All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Jacob's Journey. Um, like always, we want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow our channel today, and like always, these are just my beliefs and my beliefs alone. No way, shape, or form do they impact YouTube. So, with that being said, today we are going to be talking about the lawsuit um, against Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively against the co-star slash director Justin Baldwin. Um, Most notably between the lead actress Blake Lively and director slash co-star Justin Baldwin. Now the 400 million lawsuit Baldwin filed against the New York Times could be tossed out, and there's an update about the text messages that are key to Lively and Baldwin's lawsuit. Okay, as reported by the New York Post, Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds are looking to keep these text messages out of the public eye. So that's, to me, that's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know why you would want to keep something away from the public eye that could, exonerate your innocence, if you will. So maybe something there. Significantly, they want a special layer of protection put in place before looking into the conversations that had with a high-profile people about Lively's time on It Ends With Us. So that movie, It Ends With Us, that they did, Lively and Baldwin did together, is where all this thing started, right? I never saw the movie. I don't know if you guys did. Maybe you did. And I'm going to put a picture of Baldwin's up, and his attorney, Brian Freeman, argued that this plan would unjustly treat celebrity people as different than non-famous people. Whether or not this protective order moves through remains to be seen. So I think what his lawyer is trying to do is don't try this case as something special. Just treat it like a normal case. And that's what they're wanting. Entirely of Mr. Baldwin's case appears to be based on Mr. Reynolds' allegations privately calling Mr. Baldwin a predator. All right? So Ryan called him a predator. But here's the problem, right? That is defamation. All right? It's not defamation unless you can show that Mr. Reynolds did not believe that statement to be true. So, how do you prove that in a court? Okay, that's the thing. Reynolds really believes Baldwin is a predator. So how do you prove that Reynolds doesn't believe that in a court? That's the thing. Okay, so Lively sued Baldwin in December, accusing him of sexual harassment and of orchestrating a campaign to destroy her reputation. Okay, the pair have since embroiled in a messy legal battle, with Baldwin countersuing Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds for $400 million, with claims that they attempted to destroy his reputation and career. So she sued him, he countersued her and Reynolds. Okay, and not only that, Baldwin is suing New York Times for $200 million, which published Lively's initial lawsuit in December. Okay, and I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here because you're really judging on character of both of these peoples, right? So the actions is what I'm going off of right now, right? All right. Baldwin is sharing his receipts and his text messages where Lively was asking him to come to the trailer while she was breastfeeding to work out lines. So he's saying, "Hey, look, come look at these text messages. This is from her, right?" But in her lawsuit, she is saying that he came into her room without consent, right? So that's why I'm saying it's really this. You're not in the courtroom, you're not in the judge, so you're not seeing all the information, all the text messages, right? But so it's really going to go down to character and what do you think, who's lying or not, pretty much, right? So that's why I'm saying Ryan Reynolds trying to back out. Lively doesn't want to relieve the text messages that are on her phone, and Baldwin is saying, here's the text messages. You could see, I don't care, and he's countersuing the publisher. So that's why I'm leaning towards Justin, right, on this one. I don't know. You guys be the judge. You can comment what you want, but I'm leaning towards Justin on this one. I'll keep you up to date on what goes to the lawsuit. All right, like always, let's like and subscribe to the channel, and let's help each other rather than hurt each other. Jacob's Journey, I'm out.